Adventure across the Galar region to find many more Pokemon to battle and catch. The Battle Tower in Wyndon has opened too. It's filled with trainers stronger than those you've faced up until now. Challenge them if you dare. How's it going, everyone? Marriland here, and that's right, it's time for more Pokémon Sword and Shield walkthrough. We are indeed at the end. This is to cover a lot of the odds and ends, just some various things that you can do after beating the game. Some of it might require beating the epilogue, if you will, the whole arc with Zacian and Zamazenta. Some of it you can do immediately afterwards. I recommend trying to go through and getting Zacian / Zamazenta, depending on which version you are playing. Just because then you'll know you'll be able to get everything you see here. Anyway, let's start in Postwick Town, because we're going over to Leon's house. Well, Leon and Hop's house. And apparently up here, there's a little gift waiting for you. Right here. There's a Pokeball with a Charmander in it. You read the letter attached to the Pokeball. If you're reading this, Marriland, then I'm leaving this special Charmander to you. Let's have a real fiery battle again soon. Best, Leon. You received Charmander. Sweet! So yeah, this is where you can get Charmander. But there's something kinda nice about this Charmander, in specific too. Let's take a look at its summary, and you'll see it has a little symbol up in the top. It is capable of Gigantamaxing. Well, not specifically Charmander, but once it evolves into Charizard, you can Gigantamax it to turn it into Gigantamax Charizard, which is pretty cool. Yeah, nice little gift from our buddy Leon. See ya, buddy. One thing I've been neglecting is to go to the train station in Wedgehurst. Every time I've gone to the Pokemon Center, they have been like, oh, did you hear? You can find a rare Pokemon there now. And that's due to the upcoming DLC for the games. The train to the Isle of Armor has arrived. Those with an armor pass, please board the train. Let's see what this is all about. Do you have an armor pass? Hee, of course, I totally have one. Please allow me to check your pass. Slow. Oh, a Slowpoke. Uh-oh, looks like another one's gotten on the train and ridden over from the Isle of Armor. It's this little Slowpoke that looks pretty happy right now. But yeah, something's definitely a little odd with its head. That's because this is Galarian Slowpoke. Slow. You're a Pokemon trainer, right? If Slowpoke blocks the ticket gate, it'll cause trouble for other customers. Slowpoke are actually pretty heavy, so do you think you could catch it for me? Slow. Battle Slowpoke in order to catch it? Oh, sure, why not? You can do this before beating the game, don't worry. I just held off on it because it wasn't really relevant to any point that I was going through. So yeah, I'm just gonna see if I can catch it in a quick ball. Seems kind of silly for a, Slowpoke being in a quick ball. There's my critical catch! Yep, there we go. Now this thing can't evolve until the Isle of Armor DLC is out, but you can at least get one, have it, and you can breed it if you want, get some more of them. Yeah, it's a thing, I guess. There you go. Slowpoke. Fantastic. Alright, now it will evolve into Galarian Slowbro, which at the time of making this video has been revealed, but the DLC isn't yet available. You can buy it. I believe it's $30 US for both of the DLC, and that is per game. So let's say you have Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. You need to buy the DLC for Sword separately from the DLC for Shield. So it would cost $60 total if you have both games. However, I still think that's a better approach than having to pay full price for another game where it's mostly the same content. Like, it should be entirely new content. I know everyone has a different opinion on this. That's just mine. I don't mind it. It actually saves me money in the long run. Thanks much. Slowpoke can be a big trouble to move sometimes. Wow, amazing! The way you caught that Slowpoke was the absolute coolest. We apologize for the wait. We have checked your armor pass. All aboard the train to the Isle of Armor. Mind your step when boarding. Please be aware that there will be a connection along the way. Okay. I'm headed to a place called the Isle of Armor. I'm gonna catch some rare Pokemon and do some training. Let's hang if we meet up again, okay? Bye-bye then, see ya! Yeah, that's that. Anyway, one other very, very small detail. You can find some information on the expansion pass here on this main menu option. You might have seen at some points this wasn't here, it wasn't present. You can actually press in on the right stick and it hides it. It's kind of strange, but that's how it wasn't there. I just tried to remove it so it'd be as consistent as possible. I knew it snuck in a few times, but just thought I'd share that just because it's kind of one of those little odds and ends. All right, anyway, onwards. Okay, so next up, it's time to check out the wild area. Yes, once again, we're in the wild area. Yeah, so some stuff has changed here. Let's have a fight against this random Vulpix. Actually, hold on a second. Let me lead with someone a little faster. Actually, I should be leading with Zacian, honestly. Seriously! So yeah, random Vulpix just here. That's not exciting. I mean, Vulpix could be here earlier. But what is exciting is, it's level 60 now. That's right, every Pokemon in the wild area is at a minimum level 60 now. Well, at least any of the non-raids. I think raids can still be lower than that. But yeah, just as a baseline, everything will be at least level 60 now, which is kind of interesting. Definitely good to note there. I think some Pokemon might be at an even higher level as well, up to level 65. Not every single Pokemon, but there are quite a few. So keep that in mind. On top of that, let's head over to this beam here. I'll be right over there. Actually, let's check this out first. So in the past, you would get 50 watts for examining a den, but now you get 200 watts just by checking out a den. That is a lot. That is definitely a lot of watts for that. But you get even more if you check one with a beam. So let me go ahead and go over there really fast. I realize it'd be a little faster flying to Motostoke first. Alright, anyway. Over here we have 2,000 watts. That's right, 2,000 watts. That's crazy. Also, I know I have Delibird up there. That might be because I never really... I don't check the wild area news on this this game very often. I use my Shield version for that. So it might still be stuck in the Delibird event. Wow. Yeah, you gotta update that every now and then. Anyway, let's see. What else to note over here? I think that might be it as far as the wild area goes. Oh, no, there is something else. Ah! It's not you. You're not what I was talking about. No, it's actually the camp, and I guess I should talk about this. I don't remember if I mentioned it way back, but it is another thing. It's something I'm not going to show, but the Curry Dex. If you add more and more items to your Curry Dex, you'll actually end up unlocking more and more toys. Oops, this isn't what I wanted. Yeah, you can get more and more toys for your Pokemon to play with as you get more curry. Okay, but yeah, there's a lot of different curries there. I've only made 4 kinds. So yeah, I'm not gonna do that. It's, I guess, up to you. Oh, looks like I get 3 packs of sausages. Nice. But those are some extra things you can get. Some fun toys to play with. No, I just want to get out of this. There are some fun toys you can use to play with your Pokemon in Pokemon camps with, so I thought I'd point that out. Alright, anyway, next area is actually over here in Motostoke, so let's head on inside. All right, over here on the western side, northwestern side of Motostoke, there are a few things to do. One thing that I've heard of is going to the Budew drop-in. Remember this place? Well, let's check it out. We'll go upstairs here. And watch this. Back at the semifinals, so many people were out there cheering for me. It made me really happy. I want to give them a proper smile. Marriland, this is too embarrassing. Okay, see ya. Bye. That's kind of silly. We'll see her in a little bit, don't worry. It's kind of a small detail that I didn't even notice until now, but I don't see the gym symbols up on the stadium anymore. They appear to have been replaced with just the generic league symbol, which is kind of an interesting detail. I guess since the gym challenge or league challenge is over, it would make sense. But anyway, we want to talk to your buddy, the ball guy. Hi there, champion. I've been waiting for you. If I can become mates with the champion, then maybe I can finally become the official mascot of the gym challenge. Oh, before I forget, you were able to become champion thanks to my cheers, right? So here's something to make sure you don't forget your old friend Ball Guy. A super rare league card. You'll be the envy of every collector out there, I promise you. Don't worry about the card's slight wrinkling. That's just because everyone tried to get their hands on it. I know it looks like a common one, but mark my words, it's a true treasure of a league card. You got Ball Guy's league card. Swell. Yeah, you have to talk to him here. He will still appear at other stadiums and places, but if you want his league card, you gotta get it there. Okay, so the last thing in Motostoke that I want to show you, ow, is not me running into a guy with a bicycle. Trust me, that is not what I want to show you. It's actually somewhere, no, it's not this bench either. Although I do think it's good to have a little bit of bench time. Definitely recommended. No, it was somewhere way earlier on in the game. And if you remember it, wow, that is quite the memory. But anyway, if you go down all these stairs down here, remember there was a guy who's like, hey, you know what? You come back when you're as powerful as the champion. Or something like that. Yeah, here he is. Eek! Champion! Do you want to teach your Pokemon the marvelous move, Steel Beam? Yeah, let's do it. Zacian, do you want a Steel Beam? Which move should be forgotten? Well, let's see what this thing's all about. Yeah, so it's a special-based Steel-type move, so not really something I want to teach Zacian. And it has 140 power, 95 accuracy, but it damages the user, so it's, I guess it's kind of like Rock Wrecker. I don't know how much damage it does off the top of my head, but either way, it's a new move, and it's kind of cool, and you can teach it to some Steel-type Pokemon here. But yeah, you have to have beaten the game in order to do that. Okay, anyway, onwards to the next location. We're almost there. We're going back to Galar Mine number 1, but something I should mention that you may have noticed is it's dark now. Well, if you're playing the main game, time doesn't quite work the same. Like, it's basically always a set time, at least from what I've been able to gather. I don't know if that actually affects the, like, dusk balls and stuff like that, but yeah, because it doesn't make sense if it's like, oh, you know, so many days and this and that, which is fine. It's fine, but anyway, the point I'm trying to make is after you have completed the game, you know, after you become champion, then it will be daytime properly in the game, like based on whatever your switch clock is set to, which is kind of nifty. It's a neat little touch. Okay, I heard that there was someone in here. I don't know where the heck they are though, so give me just a moment. I will see if I can find them. Ah, yes, here we go. It was just a little bit further. Like, what are you doing here? Oh, champion, I never thought I'd run into you in the mines. I've been doing some voluntary community service on Mr. Rose's behalf. Mr. Rose, a long time ago, he used to work in a coal mine, you know? That's why I'm actually happy with doing this kind of work. Yes, I'm so happy I think I'll give you one of my prize league cards. You don't need to worry. I have 100 copies of Mr. Rose's league card. They're all signed, too. There we go. We got Rose's rare league card. Champion, thank you for stopping Eternatus. I know Mr. Rose feels the same way, but he was just so worried about the future. Yeah, kind of a weird resolution to that whole thing, but, you know, it's interesting. I wouldn't have thought to come back here and randomly run across her, but yeah, there we go. That's how you get one of the cards. All right, anyway, onwards to the next area. All right, so next up, we're going to Hulbury, and we're going back to the restaurant, actually. Yeah, I remember this place way back a long time ago. So apparently, if we talk to the chef, my delivery guy caught a cold and can't make it today. You're the one who dined here with Chairman Rose, right? Would you please help us deliver some food? Sure, why not? Thank you, I truly appreciate it. Alright, ordered food. As for where to deliver the food, sorry, I forgot to ask for an address. I heard a clickety-clack sound from the phone. Maybe that's a clue as where to go. Oh boy. So what could that mean? Well, it means we need to go over to the station area. So let's see. Excuse me. Oh yeah, hello, champion. It's kind of neat as you go back to previous towns. You know, they recognize you as the champion. They're like, oh yeah, hey, it's you. Oh, are you delivering my food? Thank you for your trouble. This restaurant's dishes are all full of seafood and so delicious. I've already paid the restaurant, so I'll give you candy as a tip. I don't think that counts as a tip, but that's fine. I'll take an experience candy. L? Definitely pretty nice. Gives you 10,000 experience when you use it on a Pokemon. So it's a good way to get caught up in levels. Let's go back to the restaurant and see if there's any more jobs I can do. Thanks for delivering the food. Here, something for your trouble. 5 nuggets. Well, thank you. Yeah, these can sell for a pretty good amount of money. Come back sometime for more work. Back again? I wanted to ask you to deliver some food again. Is that okay? Yep. Thank you. I truly appreciate it. As for where to deliver the food, sorry, I forgot to ask for an address. This is a serious problem. I don't know if this helps, but I think I heard a Pokemon cry over the phone, like, Swirl! Oh boy. Alright, well, we need to go find that thing, huh? Let's see, I wonder if it would be around here. Well, guess what, I have notes. And here is a Swirlix! Yeah, let's see. Oh, I'm starving! Oh, I can smell the ocean. You're from the restaurant, aren't you? I've been drooling while waiting for the food. Thank you for delivering the food. You get energy from food. You should eat balanced meals. This guy doesn't even give a tip. Rude! Okay, I delivered it. Thanks for delivering the food. Here's something for your trouble. 2 big nuggets. That's pretty good. That's some good value right there. Come back sometime for more work. Well, I'm back. Back again? I wanted to ask you to deliver some food again. Is that okay? Yep. Thank you. I truly appreciate it. As for where to deliver the food, sorry, I forgot. Seriously! The customer told me to look for a green roof, but I wonder if there is such a house in Hulbury. Well, that is an interesting point. It'll be a little harder to see at night, huh? Well, that's fine. So, where can I find a green roof? Maybe it's one of these! If you're delivering food, well, hey, I'm the one who ordered it. The tailed curry of this restaurant has a unique flavor. I love it. Say hi to the manager for me. It was easy to spot the green roof, wasn't it? He doesn't tip either. Alright, anyway. Thanks for delivering the food, yeah. So, this is a little token of my gratitude. Please take it. A lucky egg. This is the thing you really want. So this boosts the Pokemon's experience points that it gains while it's held in battle. It doesn't even need to be in the battle, just as long as it's held because of the experience share, it will gain more experience. So it's really good to put on something that you want to train up and gain levels while not using candies. Honestly, if you do enough fighting in the max raids in the wild area, you'll have no trouble getting candies. In fact, what I strongly recommend doing is taking either Eternatus or a Zacian, not necessarily Zamazenta, but you could do that, and using enough candies on it to get it as high level as possible, preferably level 100. By doing that, you will have a very strong Pokemon that should be able to solo most fights in the wild area without anyone else joining you. It's just that good. You can use Dynamax Cannon or Behemoth Blade or, whatever Zamazenta's move is. It's just so strong. Like, I really, really recommend it. Alright, anyway, let's get out of here and move on along to the next area. Okay, small little detail here, but you can talk to this person here. Oh, looks like you've become the champion, huh, kid? It's hardly worthy of such an achievement, but here, take this. And you'll get a free Beast Ball. Oh man, okay. A somewhat different Pokeball that has a low success rate for catching a Pokemon. Come back again soon. Yeah, this is the guy that has bargains. So, Mystic Water, I got plenty of money, sure, why not? What's tomorrow? Yeah, it's this guy. I don't remember if his inventory changes. I don't think it does. Oh, Reaper Cloth. Okay, well, that's fine. And then this is the person, of course, that wants to buy different items. I've already shown this in the past, but good reminder, if, you have things like Big Pearls or Big Nuggets, hold on to at least one of them, because he'll pay you more. He'll only buy one at a time, so it's not like you need to hold on to that many, but, it's nice to get a little bit of extra cash, especially if you're not planning on using it right away. Okay, so the Beast Ball. This indeed has an absolutely miserable chance of catching a Pokemon, because it was originally meant to catch Ultra Beasts in Pokemon Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Honestly, the only reason you want to use it here is just for things to look cool. Like, if you're into catching Pokemon in really rare balls, well, this is definitely a symbol. If you catch something in that, people will know. If you catch Zacian in that, oh man, you'll get some respect. I didn't decide to do that, but if you're up for a challenge, there you go. Back in Searchester, there was someone that said to come back later, right? Well, I think later is now. So let's head up to the, well, whatever floor this is. This is in the Western Hotel. I think it was over here, right? Yeah, there we go. This guy. Well, blow me over, you become champion? Now that's something worth writing home about. The name's Morimoto. I've been waiting for a strong trainer like you to come find me. If you've got faith in your own skill, care to join me in a match? Yes. That's the ticket. Now watch out, because Morimoto's got more than enough to motor right over you. Yep, that's right. It's time to fight Game Freak's Morimoto. And it's a double battle, which I completely forgot about. Yeah, Cursola and Graplocked. And also, suddenly, this room is a stadium, which is kind of nice. We can also Dynamax here. Don't ask questions, all right? Just go for it. This isn't exactly a good setup. I don't know if I want a Dynamax right now. Let's go ahead and we'll Pyro Ball Graplocked. Because I don't really have anything. Well, I do have Shadow Ball for Cursola. I'm not as worried about Graplock, to be honest. Let's just take out Cursola. That thing has a lot of special attack, and it can hit pretty hard. Bam! Well, okay then. I guess that solves that. Okay. Well, this wasn't the best move, but, we'll go with it. Oh, Dig! Actually, that's fine. I have an idea for that. Colossal! Oh, man! Actually, this could be really interesting. So let's go ahead and bounce. We're gonna bounce to get out of the way, because I know that thing's going to dig on Cinderace. Like, that's a given. As for Colossal, oh man, I don't know what to do actually. Actually, you know what? Roserade would be just fine if I use Giga Drain on it. Oh no, that's right. That's not gonna be good. That's right. No, we do need to switch out. Okay, well let's switch out for Surfetch then. Should be fine. Hopefully they'll both attack Cinderace. Yep. Stone Edge. Yep, there we go. Alright, now let's go ahead and Brick Break Colossal, and hopefully I'll be able to... Oh, that's mean. Oh, that's mean. So I can counter your dig, and you can counter my bounce. What a world we live in. Wow, that was a crit even. Oh, man. Woo! Powerful stuff. Okay, this is fine, though. Let's Pyro Ball Graplocked. And we're gonna Brick Break Colossal again. Oh, full restore, don't do that. Okay, well, at least Graplock's out of the picture, but honestly, I'm not really as worried about that thing right now. It's that Colossal. Surfetch wants to learn Brave Bird. Now that could be interesting. I found myself in need of a good flying type move. I kind of want to get rid of First Impression. Like, I like Revenge. It's helped out with the extra power fairly often. First Impression, yeah, you know what? I already have a Bug type. I mean, honestly, I already have a Grass type with Roserade, but it's fine. Alright, there we go. Not like there's that much I need it for anyway. Okay, nice crit. Stonejourner. There's a wild thing. Yeah, that thing is just bizarre looking. Let's low sweep and Brick Break Stonejourner. There we go. Heavy Slam. Uh-oh. Ow. Oh man, just dishing out those crits. Dragapult. Uh-oh. Yeah, this thing's very fast, so I have to watch out. Let's see. I mean, I might as well get as much mileage as I can. Well, I could U-turn, potentially. I don't know, let's hit Stonejourner there. As for Dragapult, I think I have to Brave Bird it. We'll just do that. Shadow Ball. Okay, well, this is bad news. I was hoping it'd target Surfetch. Like, I didn't know what it'd be up to. It's fine, though. If I switched out, I'd be getting hit anyway. Alright, well that was pretty good. Still have a little bit of health left, so that's nice. Let's think here. I mean, I could send out Zacian, but who wants to do that? Let's send out Roserade. Okay, hopefully Shadow Ball will do enough. I'm not quite as worried about Stonejourner. Yeah, I'll use Brave Bird against Dragapult just in case. Yeah, it doesn't look like it matters. See ya! But you know what? That's one hit that my Roserade doesn't have to worry about, so that's nice. Teamwork there, that's what it is. Okay, now we just have to deal with the Stonejourner. Heavy Slam. Ow! That is pretty painful. Okay, well, let's send out Arctozolt and see what happens. I still do have Dynamax available. Oh boy, it's Snorlax. You know what that means. And if you don't, oh man. Alright, yeah, I guess I'll discharge. Even though I'm going to hurt my Roserade. Shouldn't be that bad. Here he goes! It's actually not Gigantamax, just normal Dynamax. There is a Gigantamax Snorlax though, which is pretty funny, but yeah. We're just dealing with big old Dynamax Snorlax. And Stonegener's gone. Okay, so probably gonna paralyze my Roserade, knowing my luck. Surprisingly not. That was actually a really lucky turn. Really lucky. Cool. Okay, I don't really have the greatest option here, but that's fine. Let's hit it with Ice Beam and hope it doesn't have thick fat. Oh my gosh. Thing is bulky. Max Quake. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. See ya, Arctozolt. Somehow you survived, but yeah, this is gonna raise its special defense. I gotta get out of here. There's nothing I can do. These two are not about that. Actually, I guess I have to send out Zacian, don't I? Well, we'll just have to wait then. Yeah, I think we just have to wait. Yeah, let's just Ice Beam and hope for a crit or something. Because here's the thing, if I switch out, I could end up taking a lot of damage if it targets Zacian, so that's not good. Because unfortunately, it's weak to ground. Now I'll be able to, though. Also, thankfully, it will run out of its Dynamax really soon, so that's good news. But honestly, I don't want to worry about waiting. I'll just send out Zacian. I could also revive something, but why bother? I haven't had a chance to play with my new dog. Yeah, there we go. Okay, well that was a pretty fun fight. And so we proved that the strongest and most amazing of us all is actually you! 13,000, very nice. You're really strong, I should have known. Since you've managed to trounce me, I guess you've earned yourself a reward. An Oval Charm! This is pretty nice. It is a key item, so it will always remain in your inventory, its effect will always happen, and it increases the chance of Pokemon eggs being found at the nursery. Either of the two nurseries, either the one on Route 5 or the one in the wild area, when you're breeding Pokemon, they will produce eggs more often. So that's a good thing. It's nice. And yeah. Anyway, that's not all. There is another charm. So first of all, if you, let's see. I believe you can go over here earlier on, and you can get the catching charm, which is something that I already have. Let me just double check, make sure I have it. Yeah, this thing right here. All you need to do is just talk to this guy, and he'll give you the catching charm just straight up, just by talking to him, which is nice. He's the director, by the way. But if you talk to him after completing your Pokédex, not just for Pokemon Scene, but everything in the regional dex caught, then you will be rewarded with the Shiny Charm. This increases the chance of you running into shiny Pokemon, either in the wild or while hatching eggs. It's a very useful item to have. It's a passive effect, but you have to have caught every Pokemon in the game before you can get it. So it's quite the accomplishment to do that. But it's very worth it if you're into hunting for shiny Pokemon. Alright, next up is Spikemouth. Yeah, if you return to Spikemouth, I don't know if you have to talk to her in the Buddy Drop-In first over in Motostoke, but you can go over here and you'll find Marnie. Marriland, you look a little more champion-like, huh? Only a little, though. What are you gawking at? It's exactly what you think. I look wicked as a gym leader, right? I want to show everyone that even if you can't Dynamax, you can still use other tactics and have a lot of fun. Come on, champ, how about an exhibition match? Yeah, let's do it. Don't get the wrong idea. This ain't you using me for training, I'm using you for training, got it? Oh yeah, there we go. Time to fight against Pokemon Trainer Marnie. Wait, why isn't she Gym Leader Marnie? Come on. Come on! Alright, well anyway, she's even tougher than before, although you don't have to worry about her Gigantamaxing, which is kind of nice. So, let's go ahead and... I don't know if I want to do anything here. I think Pyro Ball will actually be a little bit more damage. Well, yeah, of course. I mean, I saw that one coming a mile away. I think U-turn would actually do a little... Actually, it wouldn't. Because of the same type attack bonus, 100 power basically becomes 150. So if you use a 70 power move in U-turn, that'd be 140 power equivalent. Alright, Toxicroak. Yeah, so same kind of shenanigans. This thing probably has Sucker Punch. We've seen that before. But that's fine, because since I know that, I'm gonna set up Reflect, and then I'll just laugh when it tries to do that on the next turn. Well, I'll really be laughing this turn when it does it. Oh, it actually isn't using it. Uh-oh! What's it up to, huh? Gunk Shot, okay. I'm actually not looking at the moves as a reference. Just kind of going in, just fighting, just seeing what's up. Oh, that's unfortunate. Why did you have to do that? I didn't want to be poisoned. Well, that's fine. That's what I have full restores for after all, right? Okay, well, good night, Toxicroak. Next up, Grimmsnarl. Yeah, I need to get out of here. But that's fine. I can use, yeah, actually I have a Steel type now. That's pretty cool. Let's go, Zacian! Yeah, well, like I said, shouldn't have to worry about this thing Gigantamaxing anymore. It's still a threat, though, so watch out, but, you know, if you have Zacian, shouldn't be a problem at all. Or a Zamazenta, for that matter. Or Eternatus, for that matter, too. Oh, man. Alright, there we go. More Peko, huh? I honestly hope it has its move this time. I know I keep saying, I wish it has it, or I keep worrying that it has it. I don't wish it has it, but it is a cool idea of a move, where basically it changes its type every other turn, so you can kind of plan around it, whether you're fighting it or whether you're fighting against it. Or a wheel. Yeah, there it is! So see, it'll be electric type now. And then on the next turn, well, okay, there won't be a next turn for you, but yeah, it'll be dark type when it's in its hangry form. It's a cool move. Scrafty. Well, you know what? I'm just fine here. There we go. Yeah, I lost, but I'm gonna learn from your battle style and everything. Yep, just a nice little exhibition match against her. As expected, you're a proper champion, ain't you, Marriland? Okay, I'm gonna give you something important, so keep it safe or I'll get mad, got it? You got Marnie's rare league card, nice. Yeah, that's the main point of fighting her. Yep, kind of a neat little touch. Alright, I think there's one last location to go to. I'll see you in just a moment. Okay, that location is Winden, and there's actually a few things to do over here. So I kinda lied, but kinda not. This is the final location, it's just we have a few different places in this location to check out. So I'm not gonna do this right now, but I will talk about it. So you can have the Champion Cup rematches here. You can actually have rematches against the gym leaders and a few other characters, as well as just like random trainers. But you can go here and you can participate in a single elimination tournament, 8 players. It's all kind of random. You can get some kind of neat prizes, including things like the Flame Orb. You can get the Johto Pokeballs. You can get, all sorts of different things. It's kind of nice. It's also a great way to make money if you're using the Gigantamax Meowth and have it at least, I think it's like level 84 or 85 or something, and use its G-Max move 3 times. You can basically make like over 300k in just a few minutes. Very good moneymaker. And yeah, that's nice, that's cool. I'm not gonna show it, but I did want to mention it because it is very important, and it is kind of a nice post-game thing to do, since you can't really just like rematch, you know, an Elite Four over and over like you could in previous games. Okay, I do believe this is indeed the last location. Do I want to take the bird or do I want to take the tube? I want to take the bird this time. Hey. It's so weird. They're like the same areas. So let's go to the Battle Tower. So Rose Tower has been completely changed. It is now the Battle Tower. That's that thing I've been alluding to in the post game for, you know, those single-use items that you might want to hold on to. This is where you'd want to use them, because any fights in here, you get all of your stuff back. Your Pokemon get set to a fixed level, and it's really pretty nifty. It's a cool area here. It's pretty nice. You can also rent some teams from this guy. He'll just give you some pretty decent teams. You can get a basic team, a skill team, tough team, rain team, or slow team. So the rain team's actually pretty decent. Tell me about the team. Good for double battles. Falling rain can boost the power of their moves or trigger certain abilities. So start by sending out Pelipper first to get the rain going and get this team rolling. You can actually use all sorts of rental teams here in the Battle Tower. There's all sorts of combinations. Not only that, but you can even use the legendary Pokemon, Zacian, Zamazenta, and Eternatus, as well as pretty much anything. It's not that tough if you bring in a lot of really strong Pokemon. Although it still is a challenge. It's more player versus player like, in the sense you can't heal, and you're limited to bringing in just 3 Pokemon for single battles and 4 Pokemon for double battles. It's pretty fun. And you're also going to need to get through this at least somewhat in order to unlock the judge function of your like summary menu thing. So when you're in your boxes menu here, there is an option when you press plus to view stats right now, and you can toggle between these. After you have reached a certain rank in the Battle Tower, you will unlock the judge function, which will show you your Pokemon's individual values. You have to get past that certain point in order to do that. It's kind of necessary. So bring a good rental team. There's plenty online. There should be plenty of guides to help you with that. That's beyond the scope of this video, but rental teams work. You don't have to completely max the thing, but yeah, it's definitely worth going through if you're looking to do some breeding and stuff like that to get good IVs. So there's a BP shop here. You might remember way back, there was a BP shop where you could spend battle points, but you couldn't actually buy anything because there was no way to earn battle points. Which is kind of silly, really. But yeah, these are the items you can buy. Well, some of the items that you can buy, as well as how many battle points it costs in order to buy it. There's another shop back in Hammerlock, which I'll show you in a moment. There's also a few more things here. These are mints. They cost 50 battle points each, and they will change the effective nature of your Pokemon. It won't change its actual nature as far as like breeding goes. Like you don't pass it on, but you gain the effects of that nature. So let's say you have a really cool Pokemon, but it didn't get to be the right nature you wanted. This can fix that, which is really nice. Doesn't help you while breeding, as I said, but it does help you for battling, which is pretty handy. They're kind of expensive though. 50 BP does take a little bit of time, but it's there. What do you have? Oh yeah, that's right. This guy will hyper train your Pokemon. You can use bottle caps or gold bottle caps on level 100 Pokemon. That will give them the equivalent of 31 in an IV, which is the highest it can get. If you use a standard bottle cap, that'll max out one chosen stat. If you use a gold bottle cap, it'll max out all of the stats, which is very handy. You can get those very rarely from the Digging Duo, the rare brother. And I think you can also get them as prizes here as you keep clearing it. I think there might be a few other ways, but anyway, yeah. So over here, actually, you know what? Let me come back to this for just a moment. I just want to make sure I don't forget. I'm going to go to Motostoke, or not Motostoke, Hammerlock really fast. I'll see you in a moment. All right, so in the center Hammerlock, actually it isn't here. I mean, it is, but it's not this guy. He just thanks me for becoming champion or something like that. No, it's the league staff right here. It's kind of weird just to play someone randomly in Hammerlock that you can't even buy anything from until later. Like, why not just put her in Winden? But anyway, there are even more items that you can buy here for battle points. A lot of these are very helpful too. Rare candies are a bit of a ripoff, don't bother. But these items are good for EV training, and the Destiny Knot's good for breeding. And then there's some evolutionary items, as well as some EV training items here. I mean, you know, it's kind of more, I won't say advanced stuff, but yeah, you don't really need these. I just figured I'd show it. Okay, back to Winden. Okay, I said I wouldn't forget. So yeah, you definitely want to go over here and talk to this lady. Electric memory on. This will help save on the electric bill. Guess it really doesn't work until type Null evolves. Strat. Oh, Champion Marriland. It probably goes without saying at this point, but congratulations on your victory. To commemorate your achievements, I present you with this rare Pokemon, type Null. Kind of weird to just get this thing randomly. Like, why is it here? You know what? Just don't ask questions. Just here, have a type Null. I don't understand. Rumor has it that the theft of top secret research notes led to a new instance of this Pokemon being created in the Galar region. That's actually kind of interesting. I didn't read that until now. Kind of explains it. Alright, so type Null. This thing evolves into a Pokemon called Silvally, and it is capable of transforming into any type. It's sort of like Arceus, where an item that you put on it will change its type based on which item you put on there. And there's something for every single type, except for normal, which is what it is by default. It's a pain having to evolve type Null. It starts out with basically minimal happiness, and you have to evolve it by gaining a level while it has max happiness, or at least close to max. It's not actually as bad anymore. They did loosen up the requirement a little bit, which is good, but it still will take some time. Your best bet is to use some berries on it. Like if you have a lot of berries, anything that lowers its, let's see, not that one. Where is it? Do I have one of them? Yeah, this thing. Anything that says makes it more friendly but lowers its stat base points. Those are very effective at raising happiness. I'd recommend putting on the, what is it? Oh, why can't I remember the item? The I can't remember it. Oh man, you ever have that problem where it's like, oh yeah, once you see it, it's like, yeah. Soothe Bell, that's what it is. I knew it started with an S, I just couldn't remember. Yeah, equip that while you're raising its happiness. It'll help it raise it faster. Gaining levels, that raises happiness. Running around raises happiness. Playing in the Pokemon camp is a pretty good way to raise happiness. It'll take some time. It's not terrible, but you can also, if you have like a huge amount of these berries, that's a good way to raise its happiness as well. And then gain a level and it will evolve into Silvally. And thankfully, as a result of talking to that person, you did get all of the memories for it. You equip those on it and it'll change its type to that Pokemon, or to the type of the memory, which is pretty cool. It's kind of interesting, but you got to keep that in mind. Okay, anyway, I'm not going to show you the battle tower itself, at least in its entirety. I think I recorded a certain fight and the IV checker function I was talking about. So I'll tell you what, I'll show you the footage I got of that from Pokemon Shield, and then I think we'll wrap things up, because I think that's pretty much it. So after you have reached rank 3, the end of rank 3 in the battle tower, you'll find a challenger ready to challenge the champion. That's right. It's Pokemon Trainer Leon. Yep, that's right. So you gotta beat him. His team is somewhat random, but from a pool of very few Pokemon. Pretty much what he used against you, although it'll be much stronger of a team than the one he actually used in the match you had with him earlier. Because, you know, the battle tower, everything's way tougher here. So anyway, that being said, I did this fight a while ago. I don't remember exactly what I was thinking in every moment. I didn't commentate live over it. I just wanted to make sure I had it recorded. So you know what? Let's just sit back for the next few minutes, take in this lovely music composed by Undertale composer and creator Toby Fox, and just kind of see how the battle unfolds. I'll see you at the end. we go. Leon has been defeated. And after you've beaten him here in the battle tower, he'll give you his rare league card, which is kind of nice. So thankfully, the battle tower is a little bit more forgiving. Once you reach rank 4, yeah, here's 2 rare candies, a bottle cap, some sassy mint, which is nice, and 5 extra BP. But it's kind of nice because if you lose, you don't get sent back to the beginning. You basically start at whatever rank you were at, unless you keep losing, in which case you drop down. So it's kind of nice. You have to get to the end of rank 3 in order to face Leon. But yeah, anyway, let's get back to my last thoughts. All right, well, there we go. That is the fight against Leon. You can, of course, fight him multiple times in the battle tower. He does get tougher each time. You've had a chance to see a little bit of the judge functionality. It is pretty cool. It is pretty cool, but I do so believe that concludes everything that I want to show you in Pokémon Sword and Shield. I hope that you enjoy this series, and I hope that it brings you a lot of enjoyment. Thanks for watching, everyone.